Scorpios. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. I'm doing your love reading. So let's get right into it. Three of Cups. The Cactus Strength. Four of Pentacles. Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Staffs. This is the Aztec Tarot deck. Alright, here's what's up, Buttercup. I don't even talk like that. Celebrate your strength, and people will do the same. You have been able to protect your energy, save your money, defend your home, adapt and learn from your surroundings. People have seen you be very generous, very giving, even maybe receive some sort of generosities. And you're defending yourself, and you're defending your home and your strength and your monies. This is a reminder to continue to do that, but do it on the hush, on the low, on the hush. Right now, you haven't really created the community that you should be in. I know it sounds weird, but it seems like you're more of someone who is observed than interacted with. It's almost like, no, not a monolith, not really something like that, but like a secret. You're like a like if somebody saw a Sasquatch or something, not saying you're ugly or monstrous, look, just saying like the concept. Let's think of someone saw a beautiful mermaid. They're like, oh my God, there's a mermaid over there. I'm looking at it, but I don't know how to talk to a mermaid. I've never interacted with a mermaid before. What if that mermaid cussed me out and says, bitch, y'all are polluting the ocean. I hate you. You probably part of the problem, bitch. Like, what? They're like, and it's not even you. You're just out there being a mermaid. You're like, girl, this starfish got tangled in my hair. In the hurricane last night, girl, I was partying with the whales. You know, you're like over there having experiences, like pondering the universe, charting the stars. And these people, it's just wounds that they're reflecting onto you, their own shadow work that they need to do. And that is why the environment is maybe not the healthiest for you, because this is an environment of wounded people that will project their wounds onto you. Especially if you're receiving good things, especially if you're receiving good things financially. They're like, why is that mermaid getting all the starfish? Why does that mermaid get all the freedom to swim free? Am I not good enough to swim free? She got a tail. I got these legs. I don't understand it. I could kick. Like, it's not even you. It's their own perception of themselves being projected onto you. And that is why you have to defend yourself and protect your energy, especially your money. Always protect your finances, especially if you're someone who's spiritual, whatever. People out here doing the most. Chariot. Yeah, this is like stay focused on your goals. Some of these wounded people will approach you. With that said, let's sip on it, girl. Today's tea is Damiana and Eleuthero. Very good. Damiana helps with anxiety and the nervous system, um, and hormones, where Eleuthero is an all natural stimulant for energy, stamina, mental focus. However, Eleuthero, it cleans your liver out. So if you're someone who takes any sort of prescription, you can't have Eleuthero in your tea because it'll run your medicine through your system really fast. Um, just research the herbs if you want to do it. I really love them. I love me some Damiana. You probably hear that a lot from me. So some of these wounded people want to approach you romantically because they see you doing well. They're wounded as all get out, but they know that you're doing well. Sorry to laugh, Scorpio. Yeah, they see you as with the temperance here. They see you as opportunity for balance. In this situation, you are actually being called to use your patience, and forgiveness comes up because they know not what they do. You see, they're wounded, they're hurt on the head. Let's see if this works. There we go. They're hurt on the head. That's their cerebral, that's their mental focus, their ability to think for themselves or even think in general. Some people it's not just, their thought process, it's their diet that makes them reactionary too. Our gut and our emotions go together. So these people probably are just like in a state of, I don't use low vibrational. I'm like, probably not the healthiest things for them, mentally, emotionally, or whatever. And they see you kind of like protecting yourself from these things and working yourself away from these things and trying to be a healthier version of yourself. Keep that to yourself. What you're doing, your process, keep it to yourself. And just be patient with these people's growth process. Let's talk about these romantic interests. You got the Servant of Cups. This is giving embryo fluid behind the ears. Some of these conversations are not as in-depth as you need them to be as these people approach you, or maybe even if you have a partner, as your partner approaches you, it's just like, how's the weather? I love your shoes. Did you see that thing on the news today? And it doesn't go really past those sort of things. So here's some guidance for your love life in September and things to look out for. Those wounded people. These people wounded. And some of them, again, it's what they digest, it's what they intake. Sun card. Keep an eye out for happy people, people who illuminate the space, who make you feel like things are fun and exciting and you can have a good time, and remind you of your talents and your strengths. And they have the ability to like understand the elements and respect them. This is an understanding of all elements and what they have to offer. All elements of life and what it can bring you. People who are enthusiastic about life and want to experience things. Pay attention to things that you can't control and what you can do in spaces where you are feeling like your luck is going one way or another. Embrace when your luck is... Listen, maybe I'll do a video on how I feel about luck. I think I don't want to get into conversation about it, but aligning with what you're experiencing, not in like a negative way, but aligning in a way where you're like, I know how to break through, come through this, or just deal with it in the time being. I know that this is temporary. If it's good or bad, things are temporary, and not in a way of like, oh, I have to hold on to it so tight, but in a way that I need to experience it now and hold on to the memory of the experience, not in a way that's negative, but in a way that inspires me. This is a opportunity to be inspired to move forward. Both these things are things you can't control. You can't control how other people see the world, whether they see it good or bad. You can only control who you hang around. And people like who are enthusiastic about life aren't always like if someone is 100% enthusiastic about life all the time, no. Sometimes you're like, dang, this sucks. What's going on, humanity? And it's okay to do that, but it's not okay to be perpetually in that and not feel inspired ever. That requires I mean, I don't know if you're a mental health specialist, but you know, there's different things that change that. It's like chemistry again, and environment, and what you put in your body. It's all these things. Yeah, you're ending cycles of being afraid of the unknown, being afraid if your luck's going to change, if things are going to go this way or that way, if you're going to be able to handle it. Because you're healing that heart. That's the past. You might want to check out the Libra reading. I don't know if you have Libra placements or dealing with a Libra. Sometimes you interact with wounded people that want to keep you in a space because they get satisfaction out of you. This is sometimes when, if you're single, or if this person wants to remain single but still seem desirable to you, you want your attention. And that's also a cycle that's ending. These people, it's again, you're ending cycles of like interacting with wounded people who want to hold you back and don't see the light you shine as a good thing. They don't see it as competition. The people that you will be attracting will not see you as competition, and if they do, you got to break free from it. Ooh, when I said break free from it, for some of y'all was like, I don't want to be lonely. Do you want to be miserable? You won't be lonely if you're finding people who, one, you won't be lonely if you are, I don't know. Let's rap about this. Do we have time? Okay, yeah. Listen. It's okay to feel lonely sometimes. I think people have this like hyper independence thing where they're like, if you're comfortable being alone with yourself, blah, 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 blah. Yes, you should have a sense of self that is strong enough to be okay with being alone. Because sometimes you're surrounded by people who are not healthy for you, and you need to remove yourself from a space, and it will take time to rebuild a community of people who are healthy for you, and filtering through that. So being comfortable with being alone and autonomous and thinking for yourself is always good. But hello, we're humans. We're humans. We literally survived through millions of years by kicking it with each other and interacting with each other. So genetically, we are inclined to be communal and migrate together. So it's okay to feel lonely sometimes and want that interaction with people. It's deciding on that healthy balance of people. I think this Two of Pentacles is giving us an opportunity to check our discernment on what we do when we feel lonely. or who we interact with when we feel lonely. Yeah, and making boundaries that protect us in healthy ways that allow, this is Libra, us to be honest, show our loyalty and our dedication honestly. Didn't I say Libra earlier? Y'all doing some Libra energy life. I don't know what it is, but I feel it. I love it. But yeah, you're gonna be doing great. Just set those boundaries and show discernment with who you kick it with. They'll show you who they are. It's up to you to believe it and not take it personally. That's their journey, not yours to heal. You don't have to heal them or anything. They have to deal with that stuff. All right, Scorpio. I hope that was helpful. This one was deep. This one was deep. Of course, Scorpios go deep. Thanks for watching, y'all. I will see you in the next video. Peace.